Olsen, Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. He sends a screen to the receiver, Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From 29, here's second down and a yard. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find his big target at Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's complete to the rookie's second round. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Okay, ready?
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Here's Richardson, moving left, and he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage, therefore that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
65.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Cowboy 80. 18, Rattler, 18.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Goes down to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Steelers 29-yard line.
Come on. Hey, come back, kid. Rattler 80.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and Even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll find his running back, White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. 2nd and inches. Throwing is Richardson. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Ready. 65 reps. 65 reps. Ready? Mustang, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the gun, Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Up, 180. Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. Kings. Real. Stop.
Now Mayfield. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Mayfield. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Alert. Pistol. Stop.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd, they need 8. Mayfield exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Eagle, 60 Maverick, 60 Max, 18, Cup 19, Cup Cougar 19, Trap 60, Trap 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's complete. It's Emeka Ibuka. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 19 tight. 19, 60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dragon 60.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Trap 50, Trap 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7, 60 Bobcats, 60.
Now Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd down throw for Richardson. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his 2nd touchdown this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the 1st half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Steelers 3.
3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half, as that one's away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner. They're able to stop him short of the first down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
19 Tiger. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll check this down to the running back.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 7. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Richardson. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing. Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. Decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
Back.
He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 31.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Go street. Buffalo Cougar 19. 19 Light.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Ready? Here we go. Set. 19. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Down by Deontay Banks. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 5.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready. Dragon 6. Knock. 70 Lions. 70. 19 tight.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Step 2. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Go.
Here's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's into the end zone yet again. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10.
180. Hey, alert. Hey, we're 33.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Come on. Panther 11. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
19 Tiger. Top 50. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
Ready up. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Left. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Hawk set. Dragon 6.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It covers 63 yards.
Come on, come on.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Let's go. Go street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Timber. Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Okay.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Right there, hurt. Dragon 60. Rig alert. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
On 4th down, Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.